Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey. Another week.
Another week.
All right, so our theme is strong female leads. So he was lazy and didn't watch anything this week.
I'll try to watch more this week.
However,
You watched
some of these with me.
I did. I watched a couple of them, yeah.
So the very first one is Girls Just Want to Have Fun from 1985.
Wow, I was going back.
So this has Sarah Jessica Parker in it. And
Really?
Yeah. And
Is that before the Hocus Pocus movie that she was in?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. So this was about this Catholic school, Catholic girls. I think it was all girls school, if I remember right. And Sarah Jessica Parker's character was new in town, new to the school. She befriends this girl, Janie is her name, and she befriends this girl named Lynn, who is, what is her name? Shannon Doherty's in this one too. Yeah, Helen Hunt. So she befriends Helen Hunt's character Lynn, and Lynn was kind of more of a troublemaker. Hey, what's up?
Hello, we have a guest with us today.
No, just not with
Named
us.
guest. Guest. See, we have a guest.
Anyway, so Lynn was kind of more of the troublemaker type. She likes to start trouble at the school. Well, Janie really enjoys dance. They find out about this dance competition, and Lynn encourages Janie to enter. Well, she enters against her parents' wishes, and she ends up getting chosen. She's paired with this guy, and then they start this whole romance together. She and this guy. They actually ended up being a really good dance team, and they both got chosen for the couples spot on the dance show. So.
Is the 80s music really strong with this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. So it's a good movie. It's clean. I watched it with the girls. They really enjoyed it. Just some really fun dance moves and some fun music to go along with it.
Did it have a big dance finale like Dirty Dancing did, where everybody's dancing?
No. It just at the end it showed that they got the part they tried out for.
Oh, okay.
So the big dance competition was earlier on, and that's how they got paired together and practiced. So most of the movie was she and the guy practicing for the final tryout thing, and then the final tryout was just, I don't know, not as many people.
Yeah.
So just a handful of couples. And they ended up winning.
Cool.
So it's cute.
Is this considered a rom-com?
I don't know if it's a rom-com or not. I get it's not really a comedy.
So it's more of a drama?
Oh, I guess it is. Yeah. Teen comedy, music, romance is what it's categorized under. So it would be a rom-com, I guess.
Alrighty then.
It wasn't as much funny as it was just, I don't know. It's 80s.
Yeah. 80s has a lot of drama for sure.
Yeah. But it wasn't, this one was clean. Like, Breakfast Club and some of those others have a lot of cuss words in them, but this one did not. So that was kind of a nice feature about it. It is PG-13, PG, not PG-13.
Was it a recommendation, or did you just find out one on your own?
I just remembered it. I'd seen it when I was younger, and it's been years and years since I've seen it, so decided to pull it up and give it a try. My girls enjoyed it, so it was a nice watch. So if you've got preteen girls or a little younger, they may enjoy it with you. I'd probably give it 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's enjoyable, kind of fun, cute. I love 80s movies though. Y'all know that by now. 80s movies are my jam.
If you know, you know.
Okay, the next one you've seen. The next Karate Kid, 1994. This does not have Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
It has the chick. Oh, what's her name? I always forget her name.
Oh, he starts with an H.
Hilary
Hilary
Swank.
Swank. Yeah.
Yes. So Hilary Swank is the Karate Kid. In this one, her mom knows Mr. Miyagi.
Yes.
I forget the connection there.
Was
But
it family or friend? I can't remember.
he was a friend of her mother's, I want to say, or grandmother's. Her grandmother, because her parents died. That's right. So he was a friend of her grandmother's. And the grandmother was the caregiver for her. Julie was her name in the movie. So the grandmother was Julie's caregiver after her parents died. And Mr. Miyagi was friends with her. Well, the grandmother had to go out of town. So she left Mr. Miyagi in charge of Julie. Julie had some trouble that was following her at school by this gang of karate guys.
Why
I
this
guess
guy?
you call them.
I mean, what kind? That's one thing about this movie that got me the most is who do these guys think they are? Just bullying around girls.
Well, and you'd notice that they all dressed the same,
They all dress the
wearing
same.
matching shirts.
I don't know. This is the night, right?
80s clothes, 80s looking clothes when they were at the school.
They were parts.
They
Yeah,
were what?
they were a part. Oh, they were a part of this
The karate club.
elite hall monitor club. That's because the leader, Michael Ironside, who happened to play Jester in the original Top Gun, he was the leader and a really a diehard leader. He was hard on his students too. He would beat them up to teach them lessons, but they were essentially hall monitors enforcing the law. I'd never seen anything like it. Really strange.
Yeah.
And
So this storyline is not as clean of a storyline as the original Karate Kid. Obviously, there's a little bit of a
the real common
how is
thread.
this really connected?
The real common thread with the original and this one is their whininess. She was a whiny teenage girl, had attitude problems with authority, and
Very true.
martial arts and Mr. Miyagi and her mom whipped her back into shape.
Yeah. So I mean, similar ending in that she was
She beat up the dudes.
yeah, and she won.
And there was one, it wasn't the crane kick, whatever they called it. It wasn't that single jumping kick. It was, she did some other final blow to them that knocked him out. I can't remember what it was. But.
Yeah. Overall, it's fine. It's a fun story. Is it as good as the original? No. Did she do it justice like Ralph Macchio did?
No, just real different. They were really stretching. This is the fourth one in because there were 3 Karate Kids and then this one, I think.
Yeah.
So they are really stretching the story here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. However, Hilary Swank plays great characters. She was in Clint Eastwood's movie $1 Million Baby, which is really, really good.
Yeah, I thought her acting was a little meh in this one.
Yeah, for sure. And this one, not her greatest, but
No.
maybe pretty early on in her career.
Yeah.
But she looked familiar, but I think she's also in that one sci-fi movie that we all watched together, I Am Mother.
Oh.
She was in there, and it was really good.
Yeah.
She was the older version of the young girl that the story was about.
Okay.
But,
Could
yeah.
be.
What'd you rate it?
Hmm.
I would give it a 6.5.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
It's a
6.5
stretch, yeah.
probably out of 10. Yeah. 6 out of 10.
yeah.
All right. Thanks for your input on that one. We are in agreement. All right. The next one I kind of stumbled on Disney, and it's cute. I'd watched it previously. Herbie Fully Loaded. It has Lindsay Lohan, so I like Lindsay Lohan. I'm
Oh,
glad she's back
2005.
doing
Okay.
movies. I think she's fun to watch.
You think is this the first remake since the original?
I think this is the second. I think there's two.
Okay, because I know the
Before this
original
one.
was long time ago.
Yeah, I think there's there's The Love Bug, and then there's Herbie
Oh.
Rides Again.
Okay,
Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. There's several.
there's a lot of Herbie. Wow,
there's several Herbie ones.
I never knew.
But yeah, they're all from the 80s, 70s, and 80s. The originals.
Yeah.
69 was the first one.
Okay. It
So
really goes
69,
back.
74, 77, 80, 82. Then there was a remake in 1997, which is called The Love Bug.
Hmm.
And then this one, which was, what did I say it was? 2005.
Yeah, it sounds like. Yeah.
So I thought it was a really good remake. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was her birthday, and her dad told her he would give her, I don't know, however much money, $100 or something like that for a car. And took her to the junkyard. So she was looking for all these race cars that she wanted, and every time something would happen, Herbie would make it where she couldn't choose them. And so then, of course, she finally said, fine, I'll give you $25 for the bug. And he talked her up to 50. So she ended up paying $50 for Herbie. Took him home, fixed him up, made him look spiffy. And
Did she work on the cars?
a friend of hers
Oh, okay.
that was an admirer.
Hmm.
He liked her. He was
okay.
had an interest in her. He helped her fix it up, fix him up, make him look nice. She did some street races, even though that was against her dad's wishes, because she had been in a race that almost killed her
Oh, okay.
years before. So, yeah, it's a cute story. It's a really good, kind of fun story that brings Herbie to life and kind of shows his personality as a living car, I guess.
And I think, generally speaking, Lindsay Lohan does a pretty good job with characters that she plays as.
I think she's a great actress, honestly.
Yeah.
I think she does a really good job. She's lively. She's a lot of fun to watch. She's got big personality, and I think she's a great
And I
actress.
think the only one where I felt like she was misplaced was that remake of Mean Girls. How did she do in that one? Just her part.
She was a side character. She
was
wasn't.
okay.
She wasn't a big role. She was in it all of 5 minutes.
Okay,
and
so she wasn't really showcased in that one.
that movie is a terrible movie
Yeah.
just to begin with. That I would not call that a Lindsay Lohan movie. It's not. I mean, she was a side note in that
Yeah.
movie. It was skanky.
That fits with today.
But I mean, I guess she could have refused to be in it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They probably paid her a ton though to be in it.
Yeah.
So money talks, y'all. Money talks.
Yeah, they already knew. They knew ahead of time that the movie was bad, so
Oh,
they
man.
put her in it. They made sure she was in
Terrible.
it somehow.
Terrible.
Didn't help.
No. Yeah. So Herbie, really cute movie. Lots of fun to watch.
Boy, Joe Ray.
Makes me kind of want to go back and watch the original from '69. I think that would be a lot of fun to kind of compare them, see how they compare. I've never gone back and watched that one, but
Was the original driver a guy?
no, I don't believe so.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen the original, which I feel like it was black and white, but I don't know.
No,
It's
it
not?
wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was a guy.
Okay.
Jim Douglas was the original driver.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Before my time.
I like the version where it's a chick driver.
yeah.
It's more fun that way. Anyway, so I would say I would give it an 8. 8 out of 10.
Ooh, nice.
It's good.
There you
I
go.
enjoy it.
Good family movie.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got one more for you. Favorite of mine, longtime favorite of
This is a
mine.
pretty good one.
Sweet Home Alabama
I think
from
it's a good one.
2002 with Reese Witherspoon
For me, I feel like the
and McDreamy.
the romance in this film kind of reminds me of The Notebook.
See, you said that when we were watching it.
I mean,
and-
they're a little bit back and forth, and there were times where they
Yeah,
didn't
but
like
it's
each
not
other.
That it's not that bad.
They were both stubborn.
Yeah, but they were not. Yeah, it's not the same way. You got flies.
I don't know where they're coming from.
So weird. Anyway, so I enjoy it. It's cute. It's about this. It's about. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired.
She really thickens her southern accent in this one.
Yeah.
I don't think that's normal
So-
because she had the Valley Girl accent in Legally Blonde.
Yeah, so Reese Witherspoon's character made it big. She's in New York. She's a clothing designer, fashion designer.
Come from a podunk town.
Yeah, small Arkansas town.
Yeah.
And
Or Alabama. Or is it
Alabama. Maybe it is. Yeah, I guess it is from Alabama. Alabama. See, I told you I'm tired, y'all. Alabama town. But she made it big in New York, falls in love with McDreamy, who is
You have to explain to my dream.
political royalty. Right. So
Yeah, his mom was the mayor.
Patrick Dempsey,
right?
if you're unfamiliar with who McDreamy is, Patrick Dempsey.
His mom was the mayor of New York
His
City.
mom, yes. So money, lots and lots of money is what he comes from. And so he falls for her. He proposes, she freaks out, but says yes. The reason she freaks out is because she was previously married, actually still married, because they never actually finalized the divorce. She just up and left him.
There is a clincher at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, watch it, find out. But the tables turn and she realizes that McDreamy maybe isn't really for her, that she's more of a small town girl at heart. And so
I think that was the other part that I really liked about the movie, because when they both finally come to that realization, he gracefully left
yes,
with dignity.
his mother, on
On
the
both
other
sides.
hand, threw a conniption fit.
Yeah.
As a true
It's earlier in the movie.
certain politician
It was
type.
pointed out. Dempsey said to his mom, "You're supposed to be a Democrat." And then who's played by Candice Bergen. She was in an old sitcom called Murphy Brown, if you've ever heard of that one. Office Place sitcom from the 90s, I think. And she was bragging about how she made money off the poor people. And I don't know. That was just a really funny political jab, I think, towards the Democrats.
Truth.
But yeah, that part was really good when he realized that he wasn't the guy. He says, "Okay,
I hope you're happy.
I'm not it." And yeah, and that was it. He walked away. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
There's
good.
somebody out there for him, and she was not it.
Yeah.
So she realized that the small town she was from was actually where her heart was.
Mhm.
And so she, I think she still did her New York fashion stuff, but she went back and forth between home and there. She didn't.
So they
solely
traveled. Did they move? I can't remember if they moved. If they
live-
traveled
'cause
back.
he has a plane, so he.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So they both had money.
Mm-hmm.
She and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Both had money, but she didn't know the husband had it because he had made something big out
Wow.
of himself too
While she was away.
while she was away. So
Yeah.
you got to watch it to find out the rest of that story. If you have not seen Sweet Home Alabama, it is a must see. Very good movie.
It's very
real
funny.
cute. It had a couple
It's very
cuss
funny.
words in it that I had forgotten about. And we had the girls watching it with us. So we're kind of like, ooh, when those words popped up. So beware if you're cautious about that. There are a few words that they sneak in.
I want to say the guy was played by, was it the Breakfast Club principal? Is that the same guy or is that a different person?
No,
Is it a different person?
different person.
Okay.
Not
He was funny.
the same guy. Anyway.
What'd you rate it?
9. 9 out of 10.
I was bouncing back and forth between 8 and 8.5.
Okay.
8.5. That's
there
fine,
you have
yeah.
it. Sweet Home Alabama from, what did I say, 2000 something? 2002. All right. So that,
Well,
guys,
so
is all.
we didn't really hit any movies beyond 2005.
I know. It was oldies but goodies this time, which is fine. It's good generation for movies, I guess.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, early 2000s were when decent movies were put out.
They're few and
few
far
and far
between right
between.
now.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's a common thread with a lot of our movies, is that they're from earlier.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. All right, y'all. That's all we have for you this time. Only a few, but they were good ones. So definitely watch them.
I'll
this
watch more.
time.
I will watch more.
Yeah, he's going to actually help me next week. Problem is, I go to bed so early now, so we have to kind of watch movies separately, or it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So work schedules are crazy, and kids' schedules, and all of that. So you might hear us reviewing movies separately, but that's okay. We will still have some good ones for you. Let us know in the comments if there's a movie you want us to watch that has a strong female lead. So I know there's a ton of good ones out there. So throw us some suggestions that you have, some that you've seen that you would love to hear us review. And we would love to watch those for you.
Thanks for joining us this week, guys. And I am, you'll see our Tuesday episode, hopefully on Tuesday. And then,
It's always the goal.
I know. And Friday Faves is getting really, really close.
All right. So you might have a Friday Faves this week. So
Yeah.
tune in.
Don't give
Check
up.
it out.
Thanks to all our subscribers, and keep on. Well, I guess I can't say keep on subscribing.
Yeah, keep spreading the word
Keep
about
spreading
us
the word,
and
yeah.
watching and commenting. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.